I saw this video on TikTok today that I thought was really encouraging, and I thought I'd share it with you here today. Go ahead and watch it with me.
You are his father.
All right. You're my boy. It's my boy.
Papá, que no me llama a mi papá. What is this song? What?
Appreciate every moment. Life is beautiful.
Right, so that's heavy, but I think it's beautiful, and I thought you would be encouraged by it. Maybe your story has been laced with a dad that's been present or absent. I don't really know what your story is, but if you know a little bit about mine, I've had a very disrupting relationship with my dad all of my life, and he's battled with drug addiction and alcohol. And for years, I have waited to have a similar relationship that you see here from these videos of a dad that's present, or a dad that's available, or even a dad you saw in that first clip, a man being reunited, it looked like, to his son, and being shown that he truly is father. And some of us were waiting potentially our whole entire lives for our dads to maybe show up in the way that we want them to. But the reality is that they might not. They may never be the dad that we want them to be. But as I watch these videos and I see that the daughter showed her love towards her dad, and he gets emotional, I get emotional with him. I think about how I patiently waited for my earthly dad, yet what I have realized is I don't need to wait for him to become the dad that I want him to be. I can be the dad that I always longed for and wanted. Right now, my son is in this room as I'm recording. He's 6 months old, and almost 2-year-old is sleeping with mom right now. It's been a rough day. They're both not feeling so well. But what I can give these kids and my wife is what I so longed for as a child. I can give them presentness. I can give them hope. I can give them encouragement and love. And it gets me going every single day. It gets me emotional because I still have so many wounds from my own dad that I'm working through, healing from, developing character to become the man that God has made me to be. But I also know that I can't deny the reality of what is, and that there's still a little boy in me that longed and craved for a dad. But what I can give my kids is what that boy longed for. I can be available. I can see them. I can know them. I can encourage them. I can support them. I can provide for them in more ways than just money. And that is something that I think all of us as dads, we got to be encouraged by, is that we can give our kids not just the opposite of what our dads gave us, okay? We don't want to do it from a place of pain, but we can give our kids from a present-minded, healed person what we so longed for in a new, fresh way. And I'm reminded of the verse that even though my mother and father have forsaken me, the Lord will take me in. That although maybe your earthly dad did not give you the love and the care and the support that you needed, You have a heavenly Father that can do far more, exceedingly abundantly more than anything you could think or imagine. And He can make you into the dad or the mom that you desire to be, and even greater. But you've got to rely on His strength. You've got to cover your pain with Him for that to occur. I don't share my story about my dad as a way to air mail. I share my story about my dad to show you that it's possible. It's possible for you to see addiction, to see brokenness, and not live in the same place. You don't have to live the way your parents did. You can be the change that you want to see. You can adjust things. You can be the difference maker that you have so longed for. So as you may patiently wait for the Lord, be reminded that what is before you right now, loving your kids, or who you're building to be, to soon being a dad or soon being a mom, you can give them things that you didn't get growing up, but you don't do it from pain. You do it from a place of peace with God.